Yes, this is a standard row, and the stores is full of it because it's seasonal and it's fall time, winter time. Stores full of it for $5.99. Even some places cheap. You can pick up nice colors like that. I never had something crazy like that. No, well, in my robe, no, well, I decided to go for it. And well, here you are. This standard, they come standard 50 inches on 60 inches. And well, what you do first? Face fabric in. Put along the side. This is a side which is 60. No, this is a side which is short one. This is a side which is 50 inches going this way, and 60 inches going this way. And you fold actually along the side which is 60 inches, which is give you 30 inches right here. And most of us can fit, this is our widest part, and most of us can fit in that. If you're much smaller than that, I still suggest you to make room, because it's going to be something cozy, weekender, and it's going to be nice, and if it's loose. And loose stuff, it's always in style, you know, and you have room to yourself for your lunches and late suppers and late ice creams. Okay, and well, what next? Next you will do stitch it. Stitch it right here, and of course tags got to go. You don't need all these tags inside your stuff to burden you. And stitch it like that. How far you stitching? Okay, after you fold, how far you stitching this piece? All the way? No, stop somewhere here, get down around 3 inches down here, pin it here, and then from point 3 inches, step down probably like around 9 or 10. That's going to be your armpit. In my case, it will be 10. I want more room. And that's exactly when you're stitching, which is, in my case, 10, and 3 will be 13. I'm stepping from that corner, and the rest of it, all the way, I'm stitching down all the way. And over there we have already, we don't need to stitch nothing because it's already folded. No, well, we don't have to run seam there. Now, what you do next? You fold it. You fold it in half again, right here. Figure up your middle. Sometimes, see what they make them like that, which is not even in the corners. It's supposed to be even, but it's not. Don't worry about it. Just about figure up that middle there. It's going to be 3 feet anyway, and mark that middle of it. And what you do now, step from here 3 inches again from another side, mark again right here, and let's fold it together again. Let's fold it together again, and let's see what's coming. Very plushy. Right now it's still hot in California. It's hot even for my hands to make it, but I know later on I can use it. And here is my middle somewhere there. And what I'm gonna do next? This is my middle. I'm gonna cut my hole for my head right here. Gonna stuck my scissors there. I hope now you can see it. And cut that middle. How far to go down? Depends what you want on you want to keep warm, but you don't want to get too big hole, but comfortable hole. And okay, let's see how far I will go. 6 inches. How about that? 6 inches, and from center this way I will guess 5 inches. And circle like that. Cut on a circle like that. That's gonna be your hole for your head. Now, shoulders. Remember this mark 3 inches down? So well, now it's time to cut it. And go down to the 3, where is your pin is. Okay. This is your top of it. Stitch your shoulder here, stitch your shoulder here. Before you stitch the shoulder, because remember here is no no seam here. That's why it's all closed up here. Put that together, and just like another side, we did make 10 inches. I step, in my case, 10 inches down for armhole, and you probably won't do less if it's a small size, but just cut it through right here, because your arm has to go somewhere. Like that. Cut through to that 10 inches down. Okay, now you can stitch shoulder and shoulder. Okay guys, when you're working with flush like that, it's create a lot of this stuff coming out of it. No, well, we obviously have to run to closed up. That's what's gonna happen. For me, it's easy. I can just run to my industrial surgeon, run that seam, stop it. But I'm working for you, not for myself. No, well, that's why I will show to you what you can do it. Get your old t-shirt. Better if it's 95% cotton, 5% spandex, what it stretch a little bit, and just what you do, put over the seam. Stitch it one way, turn around, stitch another way, and your all the seams will be closed and nothing gonna be losing. Yeah, that's how it looks like. By the way, strike what you cut from your t-shirt. It's about between 1.5 inches and 2 inches. Make it easy for you to close. You stitch one way, you turn around, make sure that seam inside, and you stitch another way, and it's closed up. Okay, guys, as you remember, we stitched this piece. One side, using existed hem on the one side of the throw. No, well, now because I don't want to keep that. I know it's gonna drip over and create some sleeve by dripping, but I want to extend that. Whenever I cut from the bottom, because I don't want too long that throw. And remember, this piece, I just measure my armhole what I left here. Already explained to you how to figure up size for it, and I measure it and I cut it this piece to attach. And well, this side of throw hem will be my hem on the sleeve, and this one I will attach right here. And of course I have to stitch the sleeve here first, and that stitch inside here, and cover up my running seams the same way I did here. And the same I have to do on another side, but to be available to do that, I have to cut around armpit. This my existed hem on the throw. Hey guys, last thing what I need to show to you is how to close that neck on this very warm dress cover what we're making from throw. Well, I choose it for it. You need to have binding, what we call it, to close it. This is my hole right here. I just double it. I put shoulder to shoulder like that, and I straight out like that. And as you can see, it is not a straight cut. It's mean if you're gonna use some straight binding, it's not gonna lay well. No, well, what to do? I on a purpose, because it's just my dress. I don't care how it look from under, as long as it's comfortable. And I choose this little piece, totally different color, just to show to you what you will understand difference in color better, how to do that. Well, you stretch out like that whenever your hole is for head, and then draw this line on this piece, just like I'm doing right now. Draw this line and make it longer, like about maybe 1.5 inches longer. Then you step down about 1.5 inches and draw another line. Okay, just like that. And then you cut it. You cut it all around what you draw. And as you can see, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, because when you measure that, to draw this piece, you double your hole the same way you double material. No matter when you cut that shape what I showed to you, you actually have double pieces. You stitch those pieces together. This is my stitching seam, and then you close that line with little stitch like that between 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch. And what you got your homemade binding for a closed neckline. What you need to do now, simple as it is, you just need to get your hole right here and front going to front. Stitch this way, start somewhere here because you want attachment to be on the back. Step about 1/2 inch from bend and stitch it all around. hi guys, that's what's come up. It's pretty cute, and it's something with, if somebody ring your door and you're drinking your coffee at morning, you're not ashamed to come to the door with that, and or you're on the porch drinking water, your neighbors see you, it's okay, and pretty cute, and very practical. Okay guys, this is a totally different way from whenever I show to you, but it's possible, and this is one of those straw which is really warm. See, with mink under, and well, it's standard size 50 on 60 inches, and what you do, you just make it square, because to fold it evenly front, back, and sides, you may have to make it square, and just cut that side which is too big, and because I did it, and you can just make hole in the middle and closed up that hole just like I told you, and just over shoulders like that. It's even more easy to make present for somebody this way, and it's really warm, one of those mink ones. And well, but I walk extra way with this one because I make hood to go with that. I make hood to go with that, and here is just one little snap. I will show you how to use it to get in and out, because it's little snap. No, well, in that case I cut a little bit off, because I will need some fabric. How big is the fabric I will need? It as wide as this hood, as you can see. This hood as wide as this widest part of it. That's how much I need to cut along longest side, which is I did. And well, I make what's left of it. I make it in a square and attach this hood. It's, as you can see, all that when you're dealing with puffy stuff like that, and really losing stuff like that, you use like I did, see, lace for closing that. Pick up matching lace and closing that to prevent that losing fabric, and in washing or whenever in wearing, and it's just too cute, and you can wear it over some sweater if you jump out, you have your spare piece in the car, if it's get cold rapidly, just something throw over you, and really cozy piece. I had to make that yellow one, extra one, because this one my cats like so much. Every time it's end up laying somewhere, they get right on it, and kind of I lost this one to cats. No, well, that's why I had to make another yellow one, something just throw over for very cold mornings, or something when I feel like I need extra warming. Okay guys, thank you.